Hi, my loves. Welcome. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Keep in mind that it will not resonate with everyone. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't force this so that you don't become confused. If you're interested in a personal reading, all of the information for that is listed below. Oh, my Scorpios. I feel a lot of tension on your neck this week. It feels really intense. Some of you might want to invest in like a weekly massage or something like that. I feel like it's needed. I don't know, you're feeling like you're really stressed, or like there's a lot on your mind, Scorpio, and I feel like you know that you're about to start releasing, and there's a part of you that wants to hold against it, if I'm like to hold off on it for a little bit longer. There's something that you know you're gonna have to, like, there's something that can energy of I have to face this, or I have to go towards this, or I have to talk about this, or like that energy. It's been on your mind. It's been on your mind for a while. I feel like maybe, I don't know, there's going to be an energy towards the end of the month that's going to push you and make you feel a little bit more comfortable to speak up and say what you feel. I feel like right now you're afraid that you're wrong, so you feel a little bit uneasy about making whatever decision this is, or talking about whatever this is. Two of Cups, nice. Okay, Five of Wands. The High Priestess. Eight of Wands. Scorpio, there could be someone that right now where you're not really in communication with or in contact with, or maybe right now you're struggling to communicate with your partner. Oh my god, this song completely goes with you guys right now. The song that's playing is called The Waiting Game, and it's by Banks, and it almost feels like that, like the connection between you and your person. Some of you are not in connection with you, like you guys aren't talking. And there's this desire, but look what's on your mind. Like you can't, there's too many what ifs on your mind for somebody to make that call. Somebody wants to reach out and create this Two of Cups. There's something about somebody can see the clear vision now. Like I can see it. This is what I'm supposed to have. I'm supposed to be with this person. Could be with a Nine of Pentacles, Virgo, or a Libra, Taurus. I'm also getting Pisces energy out here. Like somebody's saying that spiritually they don't feel like they really align to this, or like it's really a part of their journey. I pulled up the song lyrics. So the song Waiting Game, what I was talking about, it says, I'm thinking it over, the way you make me feel all sexy, but it's causing me shame. I want to lean on your shoulder. I wish I was allowed, but I don't want to cause any pain. And then it says, and if I'm feeling like I'm evil, we got nothing to gain. What if I never see you because we're both on a stage? Don't tell me listen to your song because it isn't the same. I don't want to say your love is a waiting game. And then the part that I heard that I was like, this totally makes sense for you guys, is I'm thinking it over. What if the way we started made is something cursed from the start? Because there's something about your relationship that maybe didn't start off at in the best terms, or maybe one person was seeing multiple people before like this came together. It feels like something wasn't it wasn't right before this came. I don't know. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Grip, anchor. Somebody feels weighed down by something. There's a relationship that somebody can't get over. Like, I can't leave this connection alone anymore. That's all they think about. They feel guided towards this connection, but they've been distracting themselves. I also think that there's something about like addictions that take over. Like this person's desire to do the right thing, especially here with the Two of Cups. Like maybe it's just easier to continue to stay in their shame. I have nightlife, gamble, take a risk, and then I have Vegas. Maybe this is somebody that has a bit of a wild lifestyle. And I feel like they can tell that whoever this Empress is very protected. Very protected. Archangel Michael here, protection, prevented from harm, and divine intervention. It's like every single time this This person wants to do something bad, either towards you or just the connection or in general. I think that the universe makes this person kind of step away. And I feel like maybe you guys haven't been around each other for a while. It feels like there's been some type of distance between the two of you. Tell me about the Five of Wands, cleansing, meditation. Okay. Divine Feminine. So the Divine Feminine is doing a lot of cleansing. She's cleansing out her energy. She's removing a lot of her stuff. If you resonate with the Divine Feminine side, you probably threw away something of this person's, or something that they gave you, or like maybe their flowers, because you know how sometimes we keep their flowers, or we throw away the roses or the rose petals or whatever you kept. I feel like you threw away, and once you threw it away, that connection or that tie, because energy, things hold energy. So if somebody leaves a sweater over and you just don't think about it and you can't figure out why you can't stop thinking about this person, it's because that person has their energy on that sweater, and every time you walk by it, it pulls you and it tugs at you, especially if this person still thinks about you. And my feminines, I feel like you've been struggling a little bit, right? I feel like you've been having it, it's like there's been something about shortness of breath. I feel like you feel a lot of pressure in your stomach, and as well as your heart chakra. Just it feels very intense. Tell me about the divine, the Divine Feminine. Somebody might be drinking a lot. Reconciliation, come together. Yeah, this masculine can't stop thinking about that. I'm telling you, they're weighed down by it, and so now my throat chakra is acting up. They're weighed down by it, but when they think about this feminine, they drink instead of like feeling like they can do the right thing. They just start drinking, or they just start doing what they normally do, whatever they're addicted to that makes them feel better. For some of them, it's working out. It goes different ways. Like, everybody's coping differently. Some people are coping with drugs and alcohol. Other people are coping with working out and taking trips and changing jobs and shit like that, just because they want to be with you. But they don't want to think about it. It's all they think about. Here with the Five of Wands, it's like you're the one thing that they always get to. They feel like there's always a path in their mind, but you're the thing that they always end up on. Like, they try not to think about you, and they try to push your thought, like your name away, but it's like they hear your name everywhere. It's popping up. Like, the signs are everywhere for this person that this is what you should be doing, and this person they haven't been trying to pay attention to them. They've been trying to ignore them, because if they said, yes, okay, this is what I need to do, then they would have to admit that they were wrong at some point. And this person doesn't like to admit that they're wrong. They always like to feel like they know it all. They're not really open. I mean, we all suffer from that, though. I think this person's spiritual, so they sometimes also use their spirituality as a, I don't know, like, it could be somebody that says things like, no, my intuition is telling me different, or my guides told me not to go towards this, but they know damn well your guides didn't tell you not to do nothing. Like, your guides didn't tell you anything. You're just saying no because you're afraid. And I feel like that's what's happening with this person, with this masculine. Exactly. Sad, broken, and feeling alone. When we're sad, when we feel like something is happening in our lives that's unfair and it's not meant to happen this way, it's not meant to this, then we're failing to trust, like, the ultimate plan. You know, there's a plan for our lives, and I feel like when we get in this energy of, no, this isn't how it's supposed to go, or, I mean, the universe is always going to give you exactly, like, if they're not giving you what you want, it's because they're waiting to give you something better. But when we sit there and we're broken and we're sad and we're like, no, this is never going to work out this way, then the universe does pay attention to how little faith we have. Right? Like, don't get me wrong. They understand why we go into that energy. We're human. It's natural. But try not to let it keep you there. That wouldn't be good for you anyway. Because I feel like somebody's trying to stay there. Somebody's trying to stay in their I just heard you feel really alone. Don't stay there. You feel really alone. You're starting to push everybody away because you feel like they trigger you. Everybody's going to trigger you in every single way, because the world is meant to do that. That's why we're here. That's our grand purpose. is so that we can grow and learn from those triggers. Like, don't push at the end of it. I feel like you're starting to feel like you're pushed everybody away. And you're blaming it on your spiritual path. The universe doesn't want you to push everyone away. You can be around people that don't agree with the same things you, or don't believe the same things you believe in. You can. Think of Jesus. Think of every master. They never judged. They were just like, okay, you do you. But if you ask me for advice, I'll give it to you. Right? It's not our job to just be out there and sharing and telling people what we think that they should do. Especially because I believe that if we spot it, we got it. And most of the things that we see in other people are the things that we refuse to see in ourselves, or the things that we've already seen in ourselves don't like, and now we're going to spot it in everybody else. We're going to tell them how they're wrong about doing it. That doesn't make sense. I feel like somebody is starting to feel their own judgment come back to them. Anxiety, scared, panic, because when you do that, you hold your life to a specific standard, and when you start to fail, you naturally feel like everyone is going to feel about you the way you felt about them. All right, and so you're going to be afraid of failure when you're sitting there judging everyone, because you're going to feel like people are going to do the same thing when I fail. So when we are afraid of failing, we don't want to try shit. We are scared, we're panicked, we feel lost, we feel alone, and we just sit there, starting to feel all of our anxiety, and again, blaming it on things that we shouldn't really be blaming on. Nothing has blame except, nothing has blame. That's the problem. We always try to put it on something else versus saying like, nah, it's not that can fix it. I can fix it. When we feel powerless to it, how are you supposed to? When you feel like, oh, this came in and did this to me versus I called this in and this is why this happened, it's very different. The energy is very different on both. I feel like some of you might be starting or trying shrooms for the first time. That is awesome. Have a fun trip for me. Tell me about the 10 of Wands. Vacation. Some of you need a vacation. Some of you need to go. Just go. Take one. Hide away. Look at that. Wholeness. Overjoyed. Smiling. When was the last time you genuinely smiled, my Scorpios? That you were actually happy? When was the last time you felt yourself living in your dreams? That you let yourself overindulge a little bit in the things that make you happy, not the shit that makes you feel like you gotta fix stuff. Remember that if you have problems, your ego is gonna be like, no, let's fix this, because the faster we fix this, the happier we'll be. But that's not true, because everything you give your ego to fix, every time you beat it, your ego gets a high. So then it's going to tell you, hey, let's go look for other problems, let's go solve other mysteries, let's go figure out why your life is so fucked up, but at the same time making your life super fucked up. You could tell the ego like, hey, now we're gonna take a day off, it's okay. It's cool, I'm good. I'm going to go focus on this. And instead of giving yourself judgment, give yourself love. Give your ego love, because your ego is the part that's afraid. It's the ego that judges others too. And it's, again, there's nothing, actually, well, I'm not going to say there's nothing wrong with judgment, but there isn't anything wrong with allowing people to do whatever it is that they want to do and still being around them, and you feeling like you don't have to have a specific opinion about their life. It doesn't have anything to do with you. I feel like some of you are starting to feel very overwhelmed because of other people's lives. It doesn't have anything to do with you. If somebody asks you for help and if somebody's there, you are a witness to whatever it is that they're going through. You help them to the best of your ability, and that's all that you can do. But it is not your job to save anyone, and you cannot crush yourself and your soul every single time you feel like you're letting someone down. Don't do that to yourself, even if it is a lover. Because I feel like for some of you, that's what it is. I think you need a break. You need to go. Especially if you're like feeling like you're over here on the divine feminine side. All right, tell me about justice here. What's justice? What is justice? Wow, I'm feeling a situation that there had a lot of drama. There could be some ghosting going on. Things that happened already in the past could be popping up to you. Fake living. What the fuck is this? Someone's going to be, I don't know, somebody's, the truth is going to come out about somebody, Libra. Scorpio. Whoa, it could be about a Libra. So if you're connecting with a Libra, it could be happening to a Libra. But there's going to be some... Well, I am reading on justice. So, but I feel like there's going to be some type of like... you're going to see that the universe does have your back, because you're going to be able to have like a first row seat to somebody else, maybe somebody that has really played you, and somebody that you felt I don't know, you felt crushed by, like you felt like this person really, I don't know, I feel like somebody's real life is going to be shown, and it's going to hurt this person a lot, but I feel like at the same time they deserve it. I read this thing today that said karma's not a bitch. Karma's really smart. Karma is wise. Karma is the elderly that gives you a hot cup of tea, and then you, like seconds later, you realize that it has the same poison you've been poisoning other people with for years. That's what it is. And I feel like somebody's really receiving their karma because they were pretending. I feel like somebody was really pretending to care about you, and maybe like, I feel like you could have been ghosted by somebody, or maybe this person just wants to come back and make things right because they pretended to be something that they weren't, and they feel like they didn't give you the right person. They didn't give you who they know that they could be. I don't know. I don't feel you really being interested anymore, though, my divine feminines. I feel you very open to like new possibilities, and like, I just see you in a bunch of different restaurants and a bunch of different drinks, like having so much fun, like enjoying your restaurant by the beach, and like, you know, enjoying yourself. I don't feel you really throwing yourself into anything that's going to have any type of anxiety in it. It's so heavy. If you're trying to attract the feminine right now, then you need to be on that same energy. If you're full of anxiety, if you're full of depression, you're not going to attract this feminine. This feminine is not on that level anymore. Very different. And you can't attract them if you're going to be in a very heavy, toxic and anxious energy. Then you guys are not going to meet. It's going to be impossible. And there's not going to be any pretending to be what you think that the feminine needs. The feminine is going to know right away. And maybe in the past you were able to deceive the feminine on pretending to be something that you're not, being fake, but I feel like you can't do that anymore. It's being exposed. Somebody's being exposed for their fake lifestyle, because they pretend to be so many things so that this feminine could notice them, but it's not. No, that's manipulation. You're not doing it right. And again, if this feminine is protected, and you're going to pretend to be kind, you're going to pretend to care about people, or pretend to know about whatever, the world, there's a lot of pretending. There's a lot of somebody saying like they are a certain thing, but they're not. And that's going to be noticed, because you can't fake it for so long. You can't. You can only fake it for so long. So if some of you might be feeling like a little weighed down because somebody maybe has like a different lifestyle, and you've been questioning, are we going to be able to fit? I honestly, like the way that I see it is I don't feel like it can. Because I feel like my feminines, you're really taking care of yourself. Like I said, I see so many beautiful things. Some of you are going back to school. You're taking your shit serious. Some of you are going back to the gym. Like you are in a completely different space now. And this person, the last time that they came in, they faked everything. And maybe that's how they were able to pull you in. But now you're like, you can't fake it with me anymore. Miracles never run out. Look back over your life and you will see so many moments of synchronicity when all is the right people, the right place, the right opportunities, and the right time just showed up without any of your help. Think back to how you felt before a miracle happened. You felt you were giving up, but it's more like a gentle reminder of whatever is about to happen. To whatever was about to happen. We want you to know that miracles are being concocted for you, and you will never ever run out of them. You just don't get to choose how they come, who will deliver them when they show up, and what they will do for you. All of that is our department. Spirit knows what is best for you and what wants to be expressed through you. You are an incredible and amazing and a magnet for miracles. That would be a good mantra for you today. We're on it. Relax. If only you knew how much you were loved. Sigh. Beautiful. I love that. Yes, just take a deep breath. If you're questioning this relationship, my loves, I promise the universe will show you. You don't have to make a decision about anything today, and you're not missing anything today. If somebody's in your life, that's because the universe has allowed them there, and it's because you're safe. You're safe in some way. Whatever lesson you're meant to learn, you're going to be safe coming out of it. I promise. We always are in every situation, because your soul is infinite and you are beautiful, and you can just keep going. See the sun. Yes, I love it. The sun is the happiest card of the deck. Success, happiness, enlightenment. And that's exactly what you're feeling. Finally. Damn it. I love it. Look at you. Some of you are starting new businesses. I feel like there's something about a beach here. I keep feeling that. I don't know if you're going to move by the beach or you're going to do something like that, but I feel like there's something about that. I also feel like some of you want to go roller skating on the beach. Oh my god, you should. That's awesome. Like on the sunset. Aw. Damn it. I want to move to California. Alright, I love you guys. Thank you so much for staying till the end, my Scorpio. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. I love you guys. Bye.